Good morning and welcome to your Monday Morning Yoga Minutes. I'm Audra Monk and I teach at Mountain Spirit Yoga in Middletown, Maryland. And we would love for you to join us at our studio for a class or workshop. See all our information at mountainspirityoga.com. So welcome to Monday. Monday is always a wonderful day to do a little extra yoga, maybe in the morning, maybe midday, maybe in the evening. And I'm so happy that you're joining me whenever you find this video. Today we are going to do a seated kind of back care practice. So take a seat either on a chair or I'm going to sit on the floor. And I am going to sit on a pillow. You could do a pillow or a towel or a blanket, or you could just sit on the floor. You could also maybe sit on a block, like a yoga block. That would work too. So take a moment and sit down. And you know, some of us, we need to move a little bit. I do normally do a reclining back warm-up before I like to sit. But some days you only have a few minutes and you just want to sit. So like I said, maybe you're sitting in a chair. If you're in a chair, have both feet nice and comfortable on the floor and sit up tall. All right, so we're going to get adjusted. So I let my hips just settle into the floor. Roll your shoulders a couple times. So this is kind of, you know, we're taking that first little feel of, oh, how does my back feel today? How do my shoulders feel? And then roll them down and back. Hello, sweetie. And this is my dog, Lissa. She likes to practice with me. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's an interesting thing. So we'll see how it goes. So let the shoulders just relax. Drop the chin a little bit. So down and in, like you're bringing your ears over your shoulders, and let the top of your head reach towards the ceiling. And then for just a moment, maybe close the eyes or soften the eyes towards the floor. And let's pay attention to the breath. And as we breathe in and we breathe out, we can let go of what has come before. We can let go of what is to come after our practice this day. For just this few minutes, we can be right here, right now. All right, one more breath. Then, nice and easy, let's roll those shoulders one more time. Okay, holding on to the knees or the shins, we're going to take a seated cat and cow, which is a rounding and an arching of the back. Now, if we have osteoporosis, osteopenia, you're going to make this super small, or in fact, you're going to start this way. Hold on to these and just come forward with a straight or a flat back. And then belly pulls in, lean back, and let your hands hold you. So you could just stay here and just rock in the hips. That is totally fine. If it would feel right for you and be safe for you, maybe when you come forward, you roll the shoulders down and back and you lift the heart and maybe lift the chin. When you go back, maybe you tuck the chin, tuck the heart, round the back, and even maybe let the tailbone tuck under. And let's repeat that. Inhale forward and exhale back. And it can be small, it can be medium, it can be big, or you can keep the spine neutral. Let's go one more time. So I think today, occasionally, if we do repeats, it's going to be brought to you by the number 4. All right, and then we're going to come back to center and settle back in. And again, roll the shoulders. So many of us, the shoulders always come forward, so I always like to give them time to go back. All right, so settle in here. Bring your hands to your heart. Fingers spread wide, so spread them wide. Press the fingers in, press the palms in, press the thumbs in. Good, breathe here. And then interlace your fingers. Inhale, let the palms come down. Scoop the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Good. And it's okay if yours, maybe yours goes to here. That's totally okay. Maybe when you get them up, they're very bent in the elbows. That's okay. It's so okay that all of us do this. And it looks different and it feels different, but I just hope that it feels good for you. All right, the next time they come up, we're gonna leave them up. Relax the shoulders down, take a breath here. And then gently turn to one side. Let the hands come apart. And you might do the front hand in between the legs, the back hand back. You might do it on the leg. If you're in a chair, feel free to put the hands wherever. Sometimes that back arm can rest on the back of the chair if it has a low back. Let the head turn. Good, we're breathing here. On your next inhale, bring both arms up and over. So we find that middle part again. And then carefully turn to the other side. And again, maybe the hands come down and the turn is not very big. Totally fine, especially if we need to take a little more care of our back. If a bigger twist feels right, feel free to put the hand on the knee. The other hand comes behind. Good, we're breathing here. One more breath. Seriously, it's worth the wait on that. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, have both hands come down. All right, roll the shoulders. So if you travel, you're in an airport, you're sitting in the waiting room, you need to do that. And you could do it with less big arms, that's totally fine. Let's lean back and switch the cross of our legs. If you're in a chair, just double check that they feel nice and even. All right, so we switch the cross. Give yourself a moment, maybe you rock and you settle in. Roll your shoulders a couple times. You might notice, I noticed already, mine are feeling a little more comfortable than when I first woke up or when we first started this practice. All right, so we have rounded and arched and twisted and twisted. So all we have left is some lateral flexion, side to side. So fingers wide again. Good. Interlace, if you can do it, that less dominant cross, whether you did it the first time or not, it's always good to do that one. And then inhale, scoop the arms up. Exhale, bring it down. Now the dog's gonna be the one. Scoop the arms up. Good, we're gonna go 4. I think I did more the first time, but this is symmetrical, so that is totally okay. And try not to whack your pet in the head. And then let it stay. All right, and then we need a little side to side. So I'm gonna let my hands come apart, pick a side, bring one hand down to the floor, and lean the other way. Good. All right, so when we lean, if at all possible, try not to round into that lean. So I'd rather you not lean as far or take the hand out or to the shoulder or even down so that the chest stays open. Yes, little dinosaur. Ooh, it's always dangerous to throw it by the tripod. And we breathe here. Maybe look up, maybe look down. You might want to move the head, you might not. All right, and we just have the other side. So let's inhale, both arms up. Take your time, carefully put the hand down and lean the other way. Remembering that idea that keep the chest open. So I can totally put my hand on my shoulder. I can put my hand on my hip. I'm still getting the same side bend, but I'm keeping the chest open. So if the shoulder talks to you, make that modification. We're breathing here. Maybe look down, maybe look up. So if it feels okay, move the head around. And then bring it all the way back up. And last bit, roll the shoulders. Oh, they feel so good. All right, settle in. We're gonna just turn the head. So turn the head to one side. Give it a breath. And bring the head center. And turn the head to the second side. And bring it center. And there you go. Bring the hands to the heart and the chin to the chest. Take a moment to bow the head to the heart, our internal teacher. Listen to what your heart has to say this day. And then gently we can lift up. Thank you so very much for joining me for a few minutes of yoga. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Give us a like, give us a love, let us know that you're watching. I am happy to take requests if there's a pose or a little bit of practice you would like to see. Just, give me a comment, send us a message. Thank you so very much, and namaste.